As you guys know, I have been on a heater, a hot streak for the past couple weeks now, and we have been nailing these predictions. That did not hold true in week 12. We're going to go ahead and talk about that, but it did not go fantastic. This slate did not go well, and we actually went negative. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Not a fantastic week, but we're going to continue to move. We're going to get better, and week 13 is going to be a good week for us. Here's how it shook out, man. Let's go ahead and start on Thursday Night Football. Let's go ahead and dive into this. It did not go well because the Pittsburgh Steelers, already a super favorite, lost this game to the Cleveland Browns in the Snow Bowl. Weather conditions played a factor. I do understand, but it just didn't go well, and the Steelers did end up losing. Jameis Winston pulled it out, so shout out to him, but things didn't go well off the rip. Then you have Minnesota, who barely edged out the Chicago Bears. This is a game where they were up like 27-16 with like 5 minutes remaining and almost sold, went to overtime, and Minnesota pulled it out. Obviously, division matchups are super tough, especially the NFC North. They were on the road. You guys heard the head coach of the Vikings speak on that, but still, what a game. Then Detroit, they pulled it off, man. They pulled off a game, and again, might be the best football team in the league. But the Colts, I thought they put up a better fight than that, and I was so wrong. Detroit just stomped them in the face. And honestly, it's kind of nice because the Cardinals played them really close and played them really well, genuinely. So it's good for us going forward, too, because they're putting up 50 bombs, 40 bombs, just pouring it on. So it's nice to know we held them to 20 points. We put up 10, but we had a chance in that one. So it's very interesting. We need to make the playoffs, obviously. Tampa Bay, they beat the Giants. Baker Mayfield was hitting the Tommy DeVito. So shout out to him. Broncos beat the Raiders. Cardinals, they lost to Seattle, man. They lost to Seattle in a game where they could have easily won this. The offense couldn't get it going, though. We lost 16-6. We put up 6 points. We lost. You're not winning a game putting up 6 points. And if you do, that is absolutely insane. Baltimore edged out the Chargers. Shout out to Quentin Johnson. Dude is absolutely buns. Cannot catch a football. Kansas City beat the Panthers. Bryce Young, man. Career revival. I mean, hey, he's back. I love Bryce Young. You guys know that. I am an activist of Bryce Young, just like I am Kyler Murray. Bryce Young, one of my favorite quarterbacks. I don't know what it is. Apparently, I just like short quarterbacks. I don't know. I just don't get it. But the Texans, they lost to the Titans. So, yeah, that's a game they should not drop, and they did. CJ Stroud's sophomore slump is real. And then I picked Miami to lose. How stupid am I? Like, what am I doing? Like, I tried to do so many upsets this week, getting the Patriots to a dub in a division matchup, and that didn't go very well. It's not 2015. It's not 2012. Tom Brady's not there. Why am I picking them over Miami? I don't know. Tua's balling. Commanders lost to the Cowboys. And this is a game, too, where Cliff Kingsbury, I mean, you could honestly blame him, too, because the offense is taking a massive downward spiral. Jaden Daniels is not having the same season he was. This offense is not putting up points. And this is a game, too. At the end of the game, they put on like 41 points or something like that, or like a ridiculous amount with 5 minutes left. It might not be 41. That might be just like absolutely insane. It might be like 28 or something, but it was a lot of points in the end of the game. And it might be 41. I really don't know, but it was a lot. Commanders lost. Turpin, they kicked it to him, returned it. House call. Jaden Daniels hit Terry McLaurin. He pounded it in. They missed the extra point. Ridiculous game. And then the 49ers, they lost. Blowout fashion. I didn't know Brock Purdy wasn't going to play. He was dealing with an injury, and he was out. So, game wasn't very close. You can't make excuses. Then we had the Rams over the Eagles on Sunday Night Football. My bad. Wasn't even close. Saquon Barkley had a field day, put up over 300 total yards. Ridiculous. That is a masterclass, and I tried to do so many upsets, and that's my fault, because guess what? This week, 6-7. Overall record of 104-78. So, I mean, hey, we move forward. It's okay. I'm not mad at the end of the day. We have to get better, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, sorry, we're 104-75. Let me correct myself. A little bit better. We continue to move. Let's go to week 13. Let's be better. Let's lock in. And I'm going to let you guys know right now, this is placed all over the place. I don't even know where we're going to start with. Let's just go ahead and click it. You guys see Philadelphia versus the Ravens. This is going to be an insane game. I can't wait for it, but I have Philadelphia coming out on top. The way their offense is performing is just absolutely ridiculous. Their defense is better than Baltimore this season, I would say, which is crazy because Baltimore had a top 5 defense last year, and they've kind of taken a decline, especially in that secondary. So Philadelphia, I feel like they're going to pull it out. They're going to get the dub. They're going to smash mouth football all game for both teams. It's going to be a good one, but Philly's edging that out. Then we have the Colts versus Patriots. Like I said, it bounces everywhere. Like it's just, I don't even know. We're going to see. Colts are going to beat the Patriots. I'm not going to talk about this too much. I think they are an overall better football team. I love Drake May. It's not going to happen this week, man. Seattle versus the Jets. This could be a good game. I really don't know. I mean, the talent on the Jets, they have a lot of it, but Seattle, better football team in my eyes. They really are. It comes down to that. Jets aren't playing up to talent perspective, and they're going to pull it off. So, Seattle, I need you to lose this game, but I don't think you are. Then we go to the next one where we have an upside down M. Then we go to the next one where Tampa Bay is beating Carolina. Love Bryce Young. Do not think he's going to get it done, unfortunately, but you know, you never know. It's one of those games where it could go either way in this one. This is an NFC South matchup, so it could go either way. Not going to watch it personally. Then we go to the next one where I have the Cardinals over the Minnesota Vikings. I need this win for my mental sanity. If we drop this, the division is slipping away, and if Seattle wins, I'm going to lose my mind. So, yeah. Cardinals, please get the win. I will have a preview on this going forward. I will probably post that tomorrow if I had to guess. And then the next game, we have the Steelers versus the Bengals. Another AFC, what is this? AFC West? I don't know what this is. I know the teams in the division. Don't know what it is. AFC North, maybe. I think it's the AFC North. But I have the Steelers beating the Bengals. The Bengals offense is going to make some noise, but the defense is going to let them down in the end like they have all season. And this is my prediction. Steelers coming out on top. Should be a good one, though. I mean, all division games typically are pretty good. Just like this next one, where I have the Chiefs over the Raiders. That was a prediction. I didn't even know if it was going up the line. It just kept turning that way, so I guess. Chiefs over the Raiders. I think this is going to be a good game, too. Every time it's Max Crosby versus Patrick Mahomes, we're in for a good one. I'm excited for this one, honestly. Hopefully the Chiefs lose. It is a Black Friday game, but you never know. Then we go to the first Thanksgiving game of the day, where Dallas is playing the Giants, and maybe on paper this would have been good. You know, these are two of the most popular teams in the NFL. I hate how they always get Thanksgiving matchups, but it is what it is, man. This is Cooper Rush versus Danny DeVito. Will not be tuning in. Dallas, I'm going to hand him the win. Then for the next game, we finally go down to Monday Night Football. That was kind of bugging me, where we have the Browns versus the Broncos. We got the Broncos. Check it off with the dub. They have been having a heck of a season. If they can get this, things are looking good for their playoff hopes. Then to the next game, we have the Commanders beating the Titans. Cliff, stop letting this team down. Coach a better game. Overall, they got to play better. The offense is not putting up the same amount of production. Then we have the Rams coming out on top over the Saints. Another game that could go either way. Hopefully the Rams do lose it, but I just can't see it happening. Then the next game, we have the Bills versus the 49ers, where I need this win right here for the Bills. I do. I need the 49ers to lose. Keep dropping, please. I don't know if Brock Purdy's going to be able to play, but if he doesn't, their season could end on Sunday Night Football. Another game that was scheduled. Maybe they flex the Cardinals. I don't think they're going to still do that, but that was a possibility that was getting talked about. But I think the Bills will win. Texans, you're beating Jacksonville. It's that simple. You don't have a choice. I'm literally putting it in there. You're beating Jacksonville. If you lose, just CJ Stroud, what are we doing here, my boy? You have so much talent on that team. There's no reason they should fall out of the playoffs, and that is a possibility. Chargers versus the Falcons. I'm picking the Chargers. The way they run the football is so impressive, man. This should be a really fun one, but I do think the Chargers will bounce back. It's tough to predict. It really is, because the Falcons have been pretty solid as well. But something in my heart of hearts is just telling me to rock with the Chargers. This is a game that could go either way, but I'm going to stick with it, man. Justin Herbert and the Chargers will find a way to get the dub here. Thanksgiving Day game number 2 out of 3. Dolphins versus Packers, a game I will be tuning into. I got the Dolphins winning. The Packers just put it on against the 49ers. But, you know, for some reason, Tua's playing really well. I never doubted Tua necessarily. I still think he is like a top 12 to 14 quarterback in the league. Obviously, you don't want him to take hits. But I do think that offense is going to flourish, and this is going to probably be a pretty high-scoring game. Maybe like a 31-28, 31-26. I don't know. But I have the Dolphins winning. Doesn't matter. I'm not predicting scores here. Then we have the last Thanksgiving game and the last game on the slate, where we have the Lions versus the Bears. I'm picking the Lions. I'm not thinking much about it. I think they're going to pour it on Thanksgiving. You're going to see Dan Campbell rip on some turkey. Call it a day. I'm excited. Here's the slate. You guys let me know how you guys are feeling. What games do you agree? What games do you disagree? And with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. If you guys are new to the channel and ended up enjoying today's video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL related content. So if you're a fan of either of those, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, man, that is all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.